Hey, it's Heather. I am making lunch today and I'm making a loaded egg. If you'd like to know how I make that, stick around and let's make one. Get some kind of fat on my griddle. I'm using tallow, but I also would use avocado oil or olive oil, whatever you have. I'm going to get my onions going on that. I don't have any fresh mushrooms, so I do have freeze-dried. I'm going to put those in the water and let them rehydrate while I'm chopping my onion up. And I'm going to make enough for 3 or 4 days because who wants to pull this stuff out every time they want to do this? So then I only have to reheat it. And see, the freeze-dried mushrooms, they're just crunchy. You just get those down in the water. They'll rehydrate pretty quickly. I like onions and mushrooms in mine, but you do whatever you like. I'm sure peppers or any kind of vegetables would be good in it. Peppers, I can eat them in salsa, but not in things like this. They're just not a friend to me. All right, and I just want to cook my onions up pretty good. And I'll let these cook while I get a couple other things ready. So we have our onions cooking on the griddle, mushrooms rehydrating. I'm going to put some chia seed and flax seed in my coffee grinder. And then I'm also going to add hemp seed, but I'm not going to grind that. That's the hemp seed. And then I'm going to crack some eggs. I'm going to add cottage cheese. The only reason I don't like adding cottage cheese to the egg is that it does make it stick to the griddle a little bit. But other than that, I love to add that just for the extra protein and, of course, so good flavor. Checking on our onions over here. Add my mushrooms now. And press it out a little bit with a paper towel. And I'm also going to add some spinach to this. If I didn't have spinach, I would add whatever kind of green I have. Kale. If I didn't have any greens, maybe some green powder. If I didn't want to do that, I just would leave the greens out. You just do whatever you want to do. And I'll just let the spinach wilt down before I add it to my egg mixture. All right, that looks good to me. And then salt, pepper, whatever you want in it. I want my griddle very, very greased because of the cottage cheese in this. I feel like, well, I know from experience that it will stick. But if it sticks, it's fine. It'll still be good. And you could spoon this out and make 4 or 5 different servings, however you wanted to do it. I do it like this because it's quicker and easier, and I don't care what the end product looks like. But you could definitely do it like pancakes, you know, spoon it out and make you different servings. I just want to even. I'm just going to let it cook. While that's cooking, I'm just going to get my condiments. And I like salsa, cottage cheese, and oh, I'm going to have to make salsa this year. I got to skip a year. But anyway, I'm going to want a lot of salsa, so may as well just go ahead and get all that out. And then these fermented carrots, there's a sticker on them, but that's not what it is. If you're like me, you reuse stuff and you don't take the time to get the stickers off. So anyway, I like to put a little fermented carrots on there. And while it's cooking, I just clean up all the things that I dirtied up doing the cooking instead of sitting here and watching it. But I'll leave you here to watch it while I do some dishes. All right, the other side is brown. So I'm going to say that's done. Put them on a cooling rack. The ones I'm not eating today. Oh, that's good. It's very good. And they would probably be much more attractive if you did, you know, scooped them out like pancakes and made one at a time. But I just want to put it on there, let them all cook, and be done. And that's it. I'm going to eat my, well, it's lunchtime now, but it's breakfast and lunch for me. So anyway, see y'all next time.